Well, good Tuesday morning to you, 8 o'clock, and we're out up the top of the hill, and Brandon's checking out the horizon there.
I think
There he is.
I'm messing with my microphone
Oh, okay.
because I guess I wasn't as ready as I thought I was.
Shh, but you'll disturb the wild game out there. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, we're pretty much in hunting season, I mean, we've got your I'm not going to claim that I know when the deadlines are, but I believe dove is here, right? Is that where we're at right now? Dove
I
season?
think it's dove season. What there's places around the country where it's deer season. Uh,
Mm.
Other
Well,
places
yeah, obviously.
where it's wild hog
Wild hog. I saw
season.
some of those jogging down the street the other. Oh, different. It was different. My bad. Misunderstood. I
Yeah,
get it.
and you weren't out hunting them.
Definitely not. No. Kudos for them jogging though.
Yes.
Um, yeah, hunting's interesting because obviously coming from Michigan and all that's huge, huge. We have,
Yep.
Deer is the number one. I mean, yeah, you've got your birds and all that, but deer, and I like deer. I always think it's cool to see deer, especially now in Texas, because I don't see them very much around here. Occasionally I'll see them. When we go camping and we go to other parts of Texas, I definitely see them a lot more. When we were in Fredericksburg, saw a lot of them. But deer, people don't realize, like, deer in parts of the world are a nuisance. And you have to hunt them because they're overpopulated. They're essentially bigger
Right.
rabbits.
Yeah,
So
and you're right. There's some parts of the country where they can go 2 or 3 years without without a deer hunting season, and when they overpopulate, that's when they open it up. And
I mean, Michigan does it all the time. But I like it. I mean, I've gone hunting a couple times in my life, especially being up there. It's never been something that I've like thoroughly like, yeah, I can't wait. But I enjoy the vibe of it. And definitely when I went the one time and we actually got something, I was super happy to eat it after it was prepared. Like, I mean, I didn't do any of that. Let's go on record. But yeah, I will eat it. It's good. I don't really care.
I've never done that with four-legged animals and all, but I've done that with fish.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You
you
know,
fish,
catching fish
um,
and cooking fish. But every time I think of deer season, I'm reminded of the movie My Cousin Vinny.
yeah.
You know, when when he goes out with the judge to
Yeah.
go hunting and all, and what's her Marissa Tomei says, no, so wait a minute, you go out there into the woods. And there's little Bambi with its cute little
And
Bambi lips in the water, getting a sip of water, and bam! I I just remember that scene. Anytime somebody says they're going hunting, oh,
right.
you're going hunting for Bambi, huh?
And there's other creatures, hogs. Hogs are devastating to crops. And then
Right.
there's other things they have to do in other parts of the world. And I will say, look, some animals it's harder, I'm sure, than others. But if you're hunting for the sake of hunting and you want and people and true hunters that respect the kill and use everything, and there are people that sustain it, there are people that feed people with that. Like, I don't
Sure.
have a problem with that. I'm not anti-hunting at all.
Well,
um
our culture, 250 years ago was
Look,
founded on finding wild game to feed the families.
let's go beyond that. Since the dawn of man, we
Right.
have hunted things, whether we should or not. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And
Yeah.
that's the way it is. It's the guys, it's the group of people that I have an issue with where they label hunting into other things. Like, I think the big game hunting is completely crap.
Well,
Like, these people
like
that go out there and like,
elephants and
I killed a
giraffe and stuff like
zebra.
that. Yeah.
Why'd you kill a zebra?
Yeah.
Like, or they're like, I took down a giraffe. What? Why? Like,
I had a
why are we
bare I
doing
had a
that?
bare wall in my study.
And there's a lot of famous people that do it. I just went in and I killed this giant grizzly bear. Well, how come? I killed a polar bear. You know, they just kill I killed a rhinoceros. You know, you do realize they're almost gone, right?
Right,
The
right,
dinosaur cow is almost gone, you know. And there's a guy that used to own Jimmy John's. It's really one of the reasons why I won't go to Jimmy John's anymore. Not that they're great, but it was easy. He's really a jerk. He was a big game hunter, massive, just egotistical, killed lions, it just showed it. And I'm like, what? First of all, you didn't even do that. You had a group of 10 people that with your billions, you went to where they are.
right.
They slowed it down for you. You had 10 of them, and then you blew it away with the biggest gun you could find and posed a picture. Like that's the kind of stuff. I'm like, that's not hunting. That's straight up just killing.
Right, right.
You know,
Yeah.
and I don't like that. I'm not into it. And I think that those people, and I know a lot of times they are prosecuting. I mean, they're cracking down on it, but let's be real. You got that type of money, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. I had an uncle that used to go up to Michigan, well, Michigan and Wisconsin every year to hunt quail.
Yeah,
And all
yeah,
because it was good eating, and
it
he used to
is.
bring back the quail and prepare them and make them a lot like chicken or turkey and all. And he would use buckshot, and he would give my sister and I and my cousins, you'd get a dollar for every piece of buckshot that you'd find. That was his way of making you be careful when you were eating it, because the buckshot might still be in the bird.
See,
And
like I get that, and that's kind of a fun game, especially kids because they don't think about it. But I'm like,
yeah,
wait a minute. I have to pick out my bullets.
well, but the thing is, it was better than biting down on it, because
Oh, you don't want to bite on a
that was
buckshot.
going to
No, no.
cost you a trip to the dentist.
I killed a pheasant before,
Yeah.
not with a gun. It was completely by accident. We were hunting, and there just happened to be one that creeped up, and I hit it with a stick, and it died.
my my my
True
my
story.
my parents got a deer once, but they got it with
Oh
the
no.
front of their car.
Yeah, that's dangerous stuff. See, that's another reason why you got to take them out.
Right.
Because I mean, they will destroy your car, and some of them will get back up and run away.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
But I don't know. I've thought about it, especially having a kid. I don't mind, like, if Luke one day is like, Dad, we should go hunting. I'm like, cool, let's go. Like, I'm in. And I present it to him, you know. I'm not going to force him to do it. If he doesn't want to do it, I don't care. But I'm also like, there is a part of it that maybe he should learn in case this whole world keeps going the way it's going, you know. So I think hunting is important, and I think despite all, you know, protest and PETA and other tree hugging hippies out there,
Right.
I think that it is an important part of our culture, and there are people that live in areas, they rely on that. They can't go to HEB, they can't order Amazon, they choose to live that way because, or they just are forced to live that way
Right.
because of situations. And I think it's important.
Yeah. I mean, it is a legitimate sport, but it's like any sport. There are the people that follow the rules and do it the way
Oh
it's
yeah,
supposed to be done, and others that take advantage of it and skirt around it.
absolutely. No,
I
I
mean,
mean, it happens a lot. And I think that the real hunters out there, they get mad about that. Like
yeah,
they will, I know plenty, especially plenty back in Michigan. I still know some here, but plenty back in Michigan that have told me stories of they've reported these people. They've turned these people in that are breaking the rules. They're being unsafe. They're not fun, because that just ruins it for everybody, and it takes the meaning away of what it really is.
I have never gone hunting for game and all. I'll tell you, where we live here in Texas, if they were to make it open season on rabbits, I might go after some rabbits in my neighborhood, because
You could do it anyway, you know, you could
we
do it
we
anyway.
got plenty of them.
Just
And
pop open the window and just real quick with a BB gun,
yeah,
done.
yeah. Except I got neighbors all around me.
They don't know. They're never gonna know. You'll be like, man, I don't know. His rabbit's dead, you know.
I do remember going hunting for a bear once.
What?
Yeah, I went hunting for a bear once. It was at the county fair. And if you shoot down the so many bottles, you'd win a bear.
I'm getting off this show right now. I'm disconnecting my microphone and I'm going home.
Hey, my girlfriend at the time was thrilled. I was a big game trapper that,
Hey, there's a lot of other people that like to bear hunt too, and I don't think you want to, you
yeah.
be careful,
Wait,
man.
are
There's some bears out there.
you talking about bear hunting or hunting bear?
I've seen some people in Texas that will hunt some bears that are they need to find a fellow bear.
But no, I've never had, I don't know, I guess I never, I guess it's the living aspect of the prey.
Part of it.
If I think if I lived and grew up in an area where hunting was more commonplace, to go hunting for moose or elk or deer or so in the fall. I do understand it as a sport, and
Sure.
I never was
And
fascinated
food.
by it. Yeah.
And food, like, if you're gonna save some money and you get to freeze some amazing elk, or I mean, like, dude, deer's good, elk is good,
I had a neighbor that used to go out up to Minnesota sometimes and get deer or elk and come back, and I mean they would take it to a butcher shop and get it cut up into steaks and loins and chops and
Yeah.
everything and fill their freezer, and they'd have enough meat for the whole year.
I got a buddy. I mean, I got so many buddies in Michigan that do that now, even, and they're like, "Yeah, here we got this. It's frozen. Here we go. Let's cook it." Look,
Yeah.
the bottom line is, like, I'm in. Like, I get it. I like it. Maybe I'll go again one day. Maybe I won't. If the zombie apocalypse happens, I'm ready to roll. I'm putting on the Rambo makeup, and I'm going out there and killing everything. Bunnies,
The camouflage outfit.
anything, man. I will SEAL Team 6 that rabbit all day long. I'm going out of it,
Yeah. I mean, my goal someday is I'd like to go up to the northern states in the wintertime and go ice fishing. Go into one of those little little wooden huts out on the lake.
I've done it plenty of times.
With a couple of cases of beer and
wild.
Drop the line into the hole in the I'd like to try that.
It's fun. It's wild. Up there you don't think about the ice because how cold it is and how thick it is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do that anywhere in Texas, but yeah, it's wild. And you can hear the wind whipping, and you're out in the middle of the lake, and it's dark as. Yeah, I've had some fun times doing that.
Yeah. So the only other thing that I go hunting for is food at the grocery store.
Oh, geez. There it is. There it is, guys.
What can I tell you?
There it is, guys.
Well, we'll go hunting for something else. We'll go hunting for something to talk about next week.
Yeah.
All right. You go out and make it a good one. I'll do the same thing.
See you guys.
Take care. Bye.